Thanks, Presiding Officer Rita. Rita, I am audible and visible.
Yes, yes.
All right, excuse my camera right now. I'm traveling. I'm actually at Jaipur for the division conference right now. It just got out a few hours back, but I didn't want to decline this request, and so figuring out the best way to be here. Uh, a very, very good evening. I'm assuming everyone is in India, or unless we have international audience as well. Very good evening, everyone, for being part of this centurion celebration of the club in the 100th year of Toastmasters. Is it a coincidence or is it planned by Pinky 2 years back? I'm not very sure. But the club was chartered when Pinky was the area director, and she was struggling a lot in those in that at that time. I was the club road director, so the club is very special. In the online era, we started a club, but why it's more special right now, it's a president distinguished club this year already. In a time when people are questioning the existence and purpose of online clubs, this club is thriving. It's a slap on the face of people who say that online clubs are not here to stay. So big shout out to all the XCOM officers who have been driving this club so successfully so far this year. And I'm really happy that this is my first official interaction in the club environment with this Centurion club. Kara, so much for having me over here. I think Toastmasters because how the environment is, right? We all are there to help each other. So, how many of you use Google Maps? How many of you lost directions even while using Google Maps? Right? The wrong right turn, the wrong left turn, that small lane that you had to take and you missed that lane because Google Maps didn't tell you to take that direction. But what does Google Map do after that? It reroutes your direction. Your destination is fixed, right? What Google does is just reroute the direction, gives you another way to get to where you want to. It doesn't shout at you and say that you're good for nothing. It doesn't tell you that you should not go to that direction. That's not meant to be your destination. And that's where I find Toastmasters for all of us also, right? On days when we're not feeling right, we make mistakes, we may have a bad speech, we make some bad decisions. One of you will come back and say that, okay, Hardik, let's do this differently. Let's change the way we're approaching things. Look at a different angle instead of shouting at each other. How many of your mentees have forgotten speeches on stage? How many of us have forgotten speeches on stage? And what our mentors and evaluators have done, they've told us, prepare better. I'll help you prepare better. You practice it with me, and then you perform at the next level. They don't tell you to leave Toastmasters, right? And exactly like Google Maps, we will help you get to where you want to be, a better leader, a better communicator, a better speaker. Your journey is going to be different from each other, right? Not everyone is going to take the same route to reach the destination. Some people finish one path in 1 month, some people finish in 1 year, and people like me do not do it in 4 years also. But the fact is, I'm still improving every time I'm coming and interacting with individuals like all of you, being a part of meetings like all of this. So, Toastmasters is like Google Maps. It's going to keep helping you, supporting you, getting you where you want to be. All our journeys and directions may be different, but there is some mentor, someone out there who is looking out for us. And that's all that makes a lot of difference for us. So, congratulations to this milestone 100th year celebration in the 100th year of Toastmasters. I hope the charisma continues for another 100 years at Charismatic. I know most of us will not be alive to see that, but I'm sure someone somewhere will say that uh, Pinky, Rita, and Manita were the people who drove the club to the first 100th meeting, and that's how we are here today. Thank you so much for having me over here. I'm going to be very sorry since I'm traveling. My network is a little bad, so I may not be able to stay for the entire meeting. But advance apologies for that. But I didn't want to give up on this opportunity to be with all of you. So I will come back for one of your future meetings. But all the best. And I'm hoping to see some of you offline at Eloquence as well. I know it's an online club, but at the end of it, putting a actual face to all your names is going to help us get to know each other better. So I'm hoping to see all of you at Eloquence as well. With that, handing the stage back to our presiding officer, ever smiling Rita, over to you.